This is Solaris Nights with your host, William Double Double. The Solaris Open continues as fresh talent from across the inner sphere compete for a spot to take a class ranking. Produced by Donegal Broadcasting Company, the most trusted news in the Lyran Commonwealth.
All right.
So, the first thing we see is William Wyndham Williamson III sitting at a piano in a smoking jacket. There is dark purple, low mood lighting as he plays Lutheran jazz. At the end of that, he stands up and swirls a glass of red wine, takes a deep sniff, and then drinks it and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for the Power Hour with myself. I hope that we'll get to do this. Just wanted to thank my guy on percussions, Little Drummer Boy, and my bassist, Eric V. Just to wrap up this particular hour, I want to remind you all that wherever memory takes you, whatever you do, the Jasper Hiroka of my memories will always be a bitch." So then the lighting switches from mood lighting to like full-on studio lighting as he comes over in his smoking jacket and sits down in a chair across from the two of you and says, "Victor, Nicholas, thank you for joining me once again. This is Solaris Nights, and we are talking about the first exhibition match being hosted on my show between ApexDragons, a stable trying to make a name for itself, and Elite Xtreme, a stable just trying to make it. Gentlemen, how are you doing today?
What's with the lighting? What's going on here?
No, the lighting's fine now. Don't worry. Before this, I had an impromptu jazz session. We're probably going to do it every time I do one of these special exhibition matches. I've got one scheduled next week for Team Minxful and Team Upbuoyance.
Interesting. I know Team Minxful very well. Well,
yes.
I fought them.
Yes.
Same thing, right?
You also did a calendar shoot with them.
This is very much true. Yes.
I understand you invited several members of your stable to that calendar shoot. I can't quite remember. Victor, were you part of that shoot?
Yes, I was.
Which month did you end up being?
I was slotted with February, I believe.
Mr. February, that's a strong month. You have to pull the romance through.
It wasn't my first cup of choice, personally. I would have preferred it in December, or June. A nice end point or a middle point. But I'm satisfied with February. Indeed, romance. But you take what you can get.
William, if I may, I believe I have a few things I need to fess up to or own up to after my comments last time we spoke.
Yeah, he nods and gestures for you to please continue. He loves it when people dig their own grave.
Yes, I have traded in my shovel for a backhoe. First, I'd like to acknowledge that I believe I owe an apology after my last outburst. For I was not thinking clearly, and I came across more aggressive than intended. I'm just not used to the spotlight here in Solaris, and it got me excited. Well, so the apology is really twofold, but first, I owe an apology to my stablemates, ApexDragons. It was never my intention to bring this much spotlight on us and endanger anyone, and I sincerely apologize for that and putting any additional stress on them. And I do hope that in the near future we can put this misstep of mine behind us and move beyond this. The second apology I think is pretty clear. The timing of my comments regarding the Compelling Confederation was quite poor. You had asked me what my thoughts about were the new ruler Sun Zhao and their new partnership with the Free Worlds League. My response was a reaction to frankly having a breath of fresh air in Solaris. And as Cosmos says, he pulls out Mixtagram and shows a picture of him eating the chicken tiki marsala at Vulture Industries. And I don't harbor any resentment specifically towards our celestial wisdom. I'm just enjoying my time here in Solaris. And a change in leadership is always a big deal. It should be taken very seriously. And I think that speaks volumes, especially at a time like this when Hans Davian has passed recently as well. So this is a great time of turmoil. I don't mean to make light of the situation of changing leaders. It was just me trying to express gratitude at being here in Solaris. And I apologize for that.
I personally am excited for the new leadership. It's clear that a change needed to happen after the clan invasion. Many houses were woefully unprepared for the events that transpired, and in addition to the years of many houses failing to protect corporate infrastructure that is in their jurisdiction and pays them taxes for protection, things need to change, and I have high hopes for the future. And I look forward to the new leadership.
Interesting. I would like both of you to make a roll to make a political statement on the microphone.
That's not even supposed to be my political statement.
Don't worry, you'll make another one later if you have more to say.
5.
Okay.
You know what? I'm just going to use my edge now because I'm yet to use edge in a meaningful way.
Okay. Nope.
5.
All right, you reduce your glory by 1.
Well, I'm out of glory.
There's now all sorts of hashtags about how sell out Sokolov. Karma,
it's only going to get worse as this interview goes on.
Karma, could you make a roll as well?
All right, let me spawn in some.
Why don't you go ahead and use these nice...
Right.
Yeah, there's plenty of dice all over the map. There's dice everywhere.
Okay, I tried to copy and paste them, but...
Yeah, use the Davian dice I used. It makes perfect sense.
Let's grab these blue ones.
Hashtag sell out Sokolov. I'm telling you, man, it's catching on.
Alrighty.
Prefer to think of corporate cosmos. Damn.
All right. You gain a glory, Victor. Whereas Cosmo is treated as a sellout, Karma is treated as a straight shooter. A guy who says what he means. Please, Nicholas. It seems like you have more to say.
So that actually works pretty well because I forgot to say that whole part was supposed to feel very scripted, like he was told to say.
Yes, don't worry. It looked scripted.
now
he's like hiding note cards.
Yeah, flipping through. Yes, but there's something else I must address as well regarding the comments of one of my stablemates. Wild guess who it might be. It's Seth. Trying to comment on my loyalty. I would think a clanner would understand that loyalty is earned, not given. I mean, in clan traditions, I were to believe by Seth that everything is earned, never mind loyalty. And so I don't think anything would be given in his society. So for him to pass that back on me, just, in the compelling confederation, feels a little hypocritical.
How do you juxtapose Seth's apparent attitude with his constantly asking investors for clan technology?
Well, I will say the other day he did win a match with our inferior technology, but it does seem that his constant ask for his tech to give him that edge he's looking for and complete his warriorness, if you will, it seems like that is the most present thing on his mind. But I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked. I don't know how to. I'm just thankful that he got the attention of Jan Shisan, so that my misstep is less focused.
Our interseal
fully knowing
technology,
he should have said that on air.
Our interseal technology is catching up to clan tech at an alarming rate.
This is true.
Just this in our upcoming match, me and my stablemate here will be demonstrating some of the interseal's most recent achievements.
So you've upgraded your guillotine.
No, the guillotine was sadly not repaired, so I will be taking my personal mech out here.
So William is like talking into an earpiece and he says, I'm afraid we don't have any data on that mech, Victor. Is there anything you're willing to share with us before the match?
Well, as our family's personal mech and quite pride and joy, we've modified it quite a bit. So there's little resemblance to the stock model, but I think it will adequately demonstrate inner sphere ingenuity and our willingness to overcome and adapt.
Very well. I do want to ask you, Dunamis, please roll for your controversial statement about Seth.
I don't have any more glory to lose.
That's fine. You'll lose nothing then. You literally have nothing to lose by making this roll.
7.
You can reduce your stress by 1 or gain 1 glory.
I will reduce my stress. So you can actually make multiple rolls? Oh my god.
Yes.
Just start listing controversial things.
I do. I haven't even said the biggest one yet.
I would
it's the only one
point out that narrative consequences may sometimes outweigh the loss of glory.
I figure I write up, a couple interview things, and then I'll say, all right, this is the one I want to make the roll on. But
okay.
I guess
Don't worry, you'll make a roll on each of them. That's how Powered by the Apocalypse works.
All right, I guess I should have read that.
You can see Nicholas is starting to look a little bit more relaxed now. He's just, I can't say that stuff on a microphone.
Oh, all right. I feel bad making fun of my counterparts, but man, what is Seth thinking? All right, the last thing, William Double that I would like to address in this interview is, I just want to dedicate this upcoming victory to Justin Allard, a true warrior for all to model themselves after, both in and out of the arena. And so, passively, for not everyone who's seen all the episodes, one of the breaking news recently was someone named Cloud in the Unlimited commenting on our stable, and this is Cosmo kind of shooting back by using the exact same plea, but not commenting that it was already used by someone else, and then also noting that Allard betrayed the Capellan Federation.
Don't worry, there's going to be a follow-up question exactly on that point. Nicholas, you've just said that you wanted to repair your relationship with the Celestial Wisdom Sun Tzu Liao, but I'm sure you're aware that Justin Allard is considered the greatest war criminal in Capellan Confederation history after he infiltrated their intelligence agency and stole Sun Tzu's aunt and had a child, Kai Allard Liao, who is considered by many to be the rightful heir to the Celestial Throne over his younger cousin.
Well, that you mentioned that did slip my mind. I was just more focused on how, frankly, in Solaris, what a great gladiator both Justin and Kai are, and that's I guess what I was trying to emulate. This is not doing a lot of good for my reparations, is it?
Go ahead and roll one more time so we can celebrate. Whoa!
Hey, 11.
Reduce stress by 1 and gain 1 glory.
God, what a turnaround this interview has been.
What I love is that you probably just picked up a whole bunch of St. Ives fans.
Oh my god, that's genius. I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
The people who broke away from the Capella Confederation to join the Federated Sons. Yeah.
It just out of character, it took me this long to realize that with all my Capellan Confederation talk, I'm still using green flamers.
Well, it's interesting that you've dedicated this match to Justin Allard, as your opponents have also released a statement today dedicating this match to an honored member for them. Let's take a listen to an interview I had with them earlier today. So he does a gesture, and for the folks at home, they're probably seeing what is being displayed to you on a tiny screen next to you on your seat. It is a man and a woman. They are huge bodybuilders. They're like the inner sphere version of elementals, wearing leotards covered in advertisements. But the central one is for a company called Korean Enterprises. there's like a voiceover that goes, Strongman Samson, call sign Deathless, and Svetlana Scarlet, call sign Bradamonte. They both do like a fist bump, boom, 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 explosions, all sorts of like a really long one. And then we hear Elite Extreme Stables. Then it cuts to the two of them sitting before William, the same chairs that you're in, but the chairs seem so tiny next to their massive bodies. And Samson leans forward and says, That's right, William. I want to dedicate this match to my idol, Kenneth Cross, the man who raised me after I was orphaned in the war. Today would have been his birthday before he was treacherously betrayed and blown up by Comstar. Yes, Kenneth Cross is an idol to all of us. And Svetlana cuts in and says, That's right. And today, we will not only be Enterprise showing one of Korean Enterprise's premier new prototype lines of quad mechs. We will also be using engineers that were with our stable since it was founded, attempting to recover an ancient machine. With Korean Enterprise's help, we have now made technology even the Star League could not make work. You'll be seeing a piece of history here today, and Samson will be piloting it.
Cosmo leans over and is like, if they even fit in the cockpit.
So Samson continues to go on and says, While I wish to dedicate my victory, of course, to Kenneth Cross, a man who was like a father to me, and I spit upon the men and women who killed him. I do want to say that all of the proceeds from this match, from my broadcasting rights to my merchandise and everything else, will be going to various foundations across Solaris that are trying to get elemental pilots, clan elemental pilots, added to the Class 1 exoskeletons. Right now, the racist judges of Solaris are keeping them from their rightful heritage. These people are athletes. It is not about where they were born or how they were born. It is about the work and dedication that they have put in order to become the pinnacle of human achievement. And they should be honored with being allowed to compete on Solaris. Tanks, aerospace, all allowed to compete on Solaris. Elementals, no. Why? Racists. Svetlana is just nodding along. So the interview ends, and we cut back to you sitting across from William, where he says, Do you gentlemen have any comments on your opponent's enthusiasm going into today's match?
Arthur, I'd like you to roll for a controversial statement.
No, don't worry. I always succeed on all of my rolls. You could tell because I always win initiative.
Well, I can see why they are Team Xtreme or the Xtreme Team. What? That just, holy smokes. Did you see the muscles? His muscles had muscles. But honestly, I'd let them come in their exoskeletons. I think that would make things easier.
I was under the impression that the primary reason that elementals and exoskeletons weren't allowed in Solaris was the high fatality rate that could happen during combat of them.
Just to fill you in, Class 1 in Solaris is exoskeleton combat, but elementals are currently banned from using it because a power armor suit is not technically an exoskeleton. It's a different category. So there is no category of competition for elementals except to enter the illegal blood pit fights, which they are currently dominating by breaking people in half. That's me telling you this.
Okay.
I did not know that. I don't think I would change what Cosmos says.
So why are they lower question? Why are they considered different than the power armor?
Because exosuits on Solaris are like the things from Aliens. You know, they're like, and power armor is literally like a militarized, fully armored with like a fusion engine.
So wait, they don't allow military's fully armored, fusion engine powered combat machines in Solaris?
Correct.
Okay, guess we'll pack it up, everybody. We're going home. Mechs aren't allowed.
We should start an agromech league and allow power armor there.
No.
All Cosmo's thinking is probably thinking if he had to talk to Elizabeth, he'd just be like, well, just be glad we don't talk like them.
You do talk like them.
Okay, maybe. Okay, a little bit.
Just made 3 controversial statements in 5 minutes.
Oh, speaking. Well, I guess are we done with the William double thing? Sorry.
That's a question for you guys. You tell me when the interview's over.
Yeah, I have nothing else.
Nope, I'm good.
Is there anything you want to do before the match begins?
I did want to go see Elizabeth, and this can be really quick, and basically just try to find her an intern somehow. For some help.
Arthur, there's one more thing that I would want to do.
Yeah?
I would want to advertise Defiance Industries as this mech would be that I'm piloting is made by them primarily.
Yeah, tell me what you want to say.
It's like listening to them talk about new retro technology that they've drug up from the Star League. It's exciting in its own right, but I feel that the current mech that I'm going to be piloting will be a prime example of Defiance Industries' latest innovations and newest prowess that will outshine whatever they've managed to cobble together from the past.
So, yeah, go ahead and make a roll for your marketing entertainment, which is plus corporate.
Alrighty.
Corporate wants you to look at these 2 photos.
7.
Okay.
And I think I actually had a +1.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter.
You get what you want, but it costs you something you have, or otherwise does not go exactly as intended. I feel like you definitely get a little bit of an interest boost from Defiance's Hesperus 2 facility. But like the other facilities are like, hey, we didn't make that. That guy should be talking about stuff that we make. Because it's a multinational corporation. It operates on a bunch of different planets. So like their main facility is like, yeah, that's right, suck it. It's like NASA, where they have a bunch of sub branches and they're all like, that's right, Houston, eat it. That really happens. And it happens here too. Yeah, you're in pretty good with the Defiance Hesperus 2 facility, which is the largest single battle mech factory in the inner sphere. Good people to have as friends.
Actually, I think it was produced on Ferrilio.
Well, then it's that one then.
Yes.
And the people on Hesperus.
The past 30 seconds.
That's fine. We'll go with that. All right. Anything you all want to do before your match?
I'm good.
Let's talk about what mechs you have.
I'll go first, Carmen.
All right. Oh, sorry. I thought you said I'll go first. I will go first then. All right. I have a quad battle mech, which is first time that we've seen this, I think, in this.
Yeah.
First time I've ever played one, but it'll be an experience. I personally customized it, so doesn't resemble the normal Scorpion. Increased the speed a bit to 6.9 and gave it some jump jets. So we're gonna have some spider jumping. That said, I wanted to show off Intersphere tech, so I slapped on the newest lasers that we've come out with, I believe, pulse lasers. Got 7 medium pulse lasers. 6 of which are on turrets, which is a quad turrets are unique to them and take up a critical slot on each torso. And they allow the weapons that are in that torso to fire at any arc but the opposite torso's arc. So the right torso weapons can't fire at anything in the left arc, and the left torso weapons can't fire at anything in the right arc. That means that they can both fire forward and back. which is good because quads can't actually torso twist or wave their arms around because they don't have any.
I'm looking at where the jump jets are and just trying to picture that thing flying with one jet on each leg and then in each torso just kind of lifting up. And then what happens if like a leg disappears? It just spins.
Things get very bad for quads when they lose a leg.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like, I think they start getting major penalties. All right.
Cosmo?
All right, and for Cosmo today, we will be piloting a custom work from Spirit Customs today. Granted, a very unorthodox match for it to show off its skill, but you can see very quickly it is a fast mech, walking speed of 10, running speed 15, and ironically, the only weapon it has is a medium pulse laser, same thing as what Karma's piloting. So our entire team today is medium pulse laser based.
This is actually unplanned.
Yeah, speed is the name of the game here. Pretty thin armor, but crazy fast movement. It's only 25 tons and 3 medium pulse lasers, so pretty straightforward game plan.
Okay. I will now reveal the enemy mechs.
Da, 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 da.
Entering the arena, flying in aerospace mode. It is the Scorpion Lamb quad mech.
What?
It is a quad lamb.
Oh,
I
snap.
didn't think that existed.
It does not have a record sheet. Grinbark James had to make one for me.
Yeah, I thought that the Scorpion Lamb was... Because I looked at that too, and I thought that was only, like, rumored and
Yeah.
never actually developed.
You might remember he introduced his mech before the match.
There you go. Well, we found some buried plans, and those plans were generally buried for a reason.
The fact that it was created by Grimdark James just makes me more nervous.
So
Cosmo gains his stress back.
it approaches with all 4 legs jump jetting as it enters the battlefield. Shh. Then it turns to air mech mode and hovers rather than landing.
All these specs.
Svetlana comes out in a ZPH-1 Tarantula from Korean Enterprises, which is also a quad mech with a lot of jump jets.
That is a lot of jump jets.
It is.
I'm the only mech without jump jets. That is so backwards of how it usually is.
So in air mech mode, the Scorpion Lamb can go 15 in air mech cruise mode, and in air mech flank mode, it can go 22 hexes.
Jesus.
I don't think that your armor's right.
That's
but...
correct. Ignore this entire right side. I'm just gonna use this
Okay.
and fill it in manually. These sheets were not created in order to handle quads, and certainly not quad lambs.
All right, so wait, so you're saying about the what's it speared in? How does the
15, 22.
transformation work?
All right, have you ever watched Macross?
No, but I've seen Gundams.
Okay, so this is the air mech mode is literally ripped directly out of Macross. It is the mode between flying and walking. It's essentially fly walking. And it allows it to move extremely fast on a walking level by jetting around, like basically like hovering slightly and blasting around, rather than fully committing to aerospace and needing to handle altitude and safe thrust level and like control rolls and all that stuff. It essentially makes it a very fast but vulnerable helicopter.
So it just hovers around.
Yep.
Is altitude?
Listen, I am not gonna get only so much as altitude is a thing for anybody else. It has to pay to hover. If it wants to remain at a height other than what it's standing on, it has to pay 5 MP. Listen, I'm not gonna get the quad lamb mech rules correct. I've been studying them for 2 weeks and I'm still like, Jesus, what the hell is this? But it was such a weird mech, I knew it had to show up for the Elite Extremes.
This is what happens when you roll that 7. You get the something doesn't go exactly according to plan.
Yep. Don't worry, the Battletech Rule Senpais will all correct me tomorrow, all day long.
Oh, they're gonna have a field day this match.
Yeah,
'Cause
Grimdark James is just gonna be there with a note card, reading everything I did wrong next Cyberpunk.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I've already gotten something wrong. I tried to do my research too, but
That's
it's
fine.
difficult to find information on quads.
All right, so this match, if any mech is destroyed or disabled, that team loses. If anyone surrenders, that team loses.
Ooh.
There is a judge decision that will happen in an hour, like 10 minutes. Whichever team has the least battered mechs will win. If you watched yesterday's match, you know that judges' decisions can be pretty rough. It got very close to being a judge decision. And our last 2v2 was also a judge decision.
Yep.
So, any questions about these mechs here? Oh, I didn't show off the Tarantula. Wow, that is such a low res pick from this angle.
The tarantula does look a lot better than the scorpion.
Well, the Tarantula and the Dart both look better than the other mechs because they were made like 10 years later by different artists. After they started having an idea of what they wanted battle mechs to look like. Like the newest generation of Centurions look great compared to the original Centurion, which already was one of the best looking battle mechs. The arm shield looks amazing. Okay. Any entrance that you guys want to attempt? I mean, they're bringing in a quad lamb is as much entrance as they need. People are losing their minds. Like, people are like, an unlimited match? Fuck that shit. I heard there was a quad lamb mech on the Ocho.
This is the exact type of like press that Cosmo was hoping to get for ApexDragons. Now we just have to win after that guarantee.
Are you guaranteeing victory?
Oh yeah, when I said I was
Perfect.
dedicating the
Good.
victory to Justin Allard.
Good.
When I come in, I'm going to use the turret lasers to do like a peacock design light show into the air.
Yeah. Interesting.
So I think I'll summarize. Cosmo's entrance was he was gonna pretend he was doing his whole running in, doing the cane hands down thing, and then jumping up. Except when he goes to jump, there's no jump, and so it's a little awkward. And instead, when his hands go down, he throws down 2 smoke grenades, and he comes out of the smoke with the flamer going green, crawling to look like a quad.
But you don't have a flamer on this spec.
Shoot, you're right. I'm confusing. That's from the old. You're right.
You're just trying to steal your opponent's entrances, and you don't even remember which mech you're in.
Yeah, I get so caught up in stealing, I didn't even acknowledge the flamer part. Well, then I guess I just come crawling out, no flamer. That's funny.
It just comes crawling out on hands and legs.
Yeah, he'll probably only do it for like 2 or 3 steps before saying, I feel like an idiot, and then get up.
Yeah, it does not look good.
Sounds about right. That's all I got.
The 2 of them, they have no intro. He receives a prayer blessing from a rabbi before getting into his battle mech. And she just kind of sits there, standing on her battle mech's shoulder, and flexes at the 2 of you while you're doing your intros. She's like, "Oh, look at this chiseled body."
Yeah, I know this isn't what you're going for, but I'm picturing that chicken dodgeball.
All right, let's talk about initiative.
Round. Karma, you wanna roll for it?
10 and a 7.
I will.
No, you both
All right.
roll.
Oh, we both roll?
Yep, we're gonna take the better of your teams.
Oh wow.
So I have a 10.
4.
8.
Okay. We choose to enter from the north side. So we'll place
then we
1 by
choose the
1.
south.
So you guys have to place 1 in the south side.
I'll go first, I guess, because I got the lowest roll.
Okay. I will go right here. Facing this way. You guys are up.
And it's 3, right? Away?
Yep, but you're on the wrong side.
Or
you coming
here.
you coming from the bottom.
Shit, sorry. That's...
I like how the middle of this one's all open. Very nice. This map.
You helped design this map.
No, I'm saying I like this for this mech choice. I like that.
Okay. All right, both of their mechs start hold down behind their respective areas.
When they're held down, can they still shoot? Or
Yes, absolutely.
So everyone can shoot behind cover except for me.
So they have partial cover for a +1 to be hit, and then hold down gives them another +1 to be hit. And then hits on the legs will hit the hill.
Which is the majority of the dice rolls. Okay.
Okay.
All right, initiative again.
So who will be the team leader for your team?
Karma, by all means, have at it.
No, you go. Your team lead.
11.
Shit. 8.
Okay. You guys are moving your first mech first.
I'll go.
Oh, okay.
And I will crab walk for 2 to the side.
He's insane. He's using quad mech rules correctly.
Well, we don't know that.
First turn.
You're laterally shifting.
Give comments a chance. And then forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So each lateral shift costs you +1 more than normal.
Yeah,
so 2. Okay.
That was 2,
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I'm 7.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to, I think that's, and I can hunker there.
Yes. I think it costs a movement point to hunker down.
Well, I have a movement point. I have 2.
Perfect. That's exactly what you want to have.
Yep. Alrighty.
Okay. The quad lamb blasts off into the air, traveling at incredible speeds despite its immense weight, and lands in quad mech hull down directly across.
The visual for this is pretty funny.
Yes, literally just
it
squats down and whoosh, then it flies like a floating death drone base. Then it drops down, and then its legs drop it down behind the hill again.
Little did you know that Battletech is just another third-person chest-high cover shooter.
Yeah, it is now. The age of quad mech supremacy is nigh. We need that 65-ton heavy quad mech. You haven't seen it? It's good.
I think the only other real quad mech besides the Tarantula is the Goliath at this time.
No, there's a couple others. So it should be noted, by the way, that given the prototype nature of the Tarantula and the Scorpion Lamb's history of exploding, I'm giving both their pilot a +1 to all of their piloting skill rolls to represent the prototype nature of it. There's also something to do with the conversion system, but don't worry. That'll only happen if I go into air mech mode or fighter mode or do some crazy shit.
And get shot down. All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 2.
Show me your 17 movement speed.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is it really the best way to go? Hold that thought right there for a second. Damn, but I won't be able to get in. All right, this will give me 14 movement. It just happens if I go over this hill instead of here.
Okay, and that's the direction you're facing?
You know what? Yeah, I can rotate. Good call.
Okay.
How many axes is that? 1.
I hold down on the far side of this hill.
We have gotten very close, very fast.
Time is of the essence.
Dunamis was like, yeah, man, I got a 2-hour hard limit. And I was like, don't worry, it's all light mechs.
And then I proceeded to have like 20 things to do in the fucking interview.
Listen, I forgot to do it, but there was a whole thing where the two of them were going to be like, oh yeah, we're prepared for the guillotine and the fire starter. We know our opponent's tricks. We've been studying their matches all week. I forgot to do it though.
I skipped a few things as well, but yeah, what we kept was good quality.
All right, you guys are shooting first. Good luck hitting each other.
All right, well, it's pretty clear I'm shooting this guy.
Okay, so he doesn't get the partial cover or the hull down, but he does get the trees.
Trees, yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 3 is 9, and 2 should be short range, I think. -2 is 7, so I need 7s on 3 medium lasers to hit Mr. Lamb. Good to go.
Good luck.
Well, that's not gonna. Oh, you son of a gun.
I laugh at your misfortune.
1. Well, that hits. Am I in their front? Not that it matters when I'm shooting
yes. Yeah.
a quad lamb. 9 is left leg rear.
Okay.
For 66,
how much is it? 6 damage?
Yes. And
oh, sorry, you said left leg rear.
yeah. And the third one hits location 4, which is front right leg. Also 6 damage.
Okay. All right. The scorpion is gonna concentrate fire onto the dart.
Right.
So he's firing his SRM-6. That is a miss.
Thank you, trees.
You are up, Mr. Karma.
I don't think I can hit anything.
Yeah, that's a rough match. Everybody's moving so quickly.
Yeah, I mean, before the hunker, I calculated that the scorpion. Oh, maybe. I calculated that I was at 12, but before the hunker,
Did you subtract 2 for pulse?
I haven't subtracted 2 yet. So I think that would make it a 10. But does he get the hunker bonus, right?
He does.
So I don't think I can hit him.
So let's see. You're a 4 pilot. Sorry, 4 gunner.
4 gunner.
Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wood's 10.
It's either this or this, not both of them. And this gives me 2, and this gives me 1. So
Okay, all right. So
yep. I'm choosing what's called Defender's Advantage to have you shoot through this, so I get the hunker. I'm counting 11.
That's before the -2, right?
Correct. So with medium pulse, you'll actually be hitting at a 9,
Because of short range.
which is not bad.
Yeah, considering you have 7 of them.
all right. I'll take a 9, and I'll attack with. Let's see here.
What's your heat situation?
I think I can attack with everything and vent it.
You'll
Oh,
build
this
a
doesn't
little
list my
heat 'cause it'll
vent.
run, but not much. It's pretty nice.
Did the sheet really not listed? Oh,
But 4 heat times 27, right? So, or 4 heat times 7 is 28, right? So you sink 26. You ran for 2 more, so it'd be 30. So you'd build 4 heat if you alpha'd.
mm-hmm. So yeah, I'll alpha strike it, which 4 heat. Take it.
Okay.
That's 7 lasers
Sure.
at 9. All right. 1. Nope. 2. Nope. 3.
One of those lasers is like pew 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 pew.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Don't hit a leg. That's a fucking leg, isn't it? Everything's a leg.
Yeah, that's a leg.
Okay. Good. Hold down.
Yeah, the right front leg.
Please keep going.
All right, that was 3, right? So
Yep.
4. 4. Hit.
Nice.
Oh no!
Center torso.
Yeah.
Okay, it's only 5 damage. Surely I can survive that.
One more hit and
6 damage.
Only 6 damage. Surely I can survive that.
All right. So that was 5.
Yep.
6. Nope. 7. Nope.
Just dodge the PSR. Not that matters when he's hold down in a quad, but
Yeah, he can't fall in a quad.
just laugh.
If you have all 4 legs, you can't fall in a quad, is my understanding.
Then I guess we'll just have to remove a leg.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're held down for 8. 9, 10 to hit on short range, so I'm gonna alpha strike. Is IDGAF? Laser, SRM. Yep, that'll do it. Center torso
no.
through armor critical.
No crits though.
Wow.
No crit.
Oh, I skipped the whole part about the curse.
5 damage.
Well, here. Wait, hold up.
Yeah? Yeah?
And what laser is it?
Medium laser. 5 damage.
Can I use my edge to make you reroll the location?
Wait, he didn't crit.
I
though,
didn't
so it's
crit
not-
though.
it's
Oh,
not
you
that
didn't
bad.
crit? Oh, I thought it
Yes.
was. I heard through armor critical.
It
and I
is a
was
through
like,
armor critical, but there was a 4 here, so it didn't
Okay.
actually hit.
My bad, then.
Okay.
False alarm.
All right. I'm updating for the next shot. So left torso for Streak SRM. So both of them hit. And you take 2 damage to your left torso. And the hill eats another missile.
Hill's taking a beating more than anyone else.
Okay, so I build 8, 16. I dissipate 4 heat. And my heat over here is... I can't even read this sheet. Goddamn whiz kids. I don't know how much heat this thing dissipates.
Do you have any
Total
other...
heat sinks, 12 single. All right. So I built 5 for jumping plus SRM 6. So I also dissipate heat and care nothing for it.
One heat sink. Where's the other one?
I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, 3
All right.
initiative. Perfect. Oh, I forgot to do the news thing.
Initiative.
This is
I
a
got
Donegal Broadcasting
I
Company.
heard some people
news
rewatch
alert.
their own episodes just to see the news thing.
I do that.
Perfect. Good. Oh, let's remove our movement dice as well, because I wouldn't want anybody, especially me, to get confused.
Alrighty.
So,
How many times do you think Pondo's paused it by now?
it's not Pondo I'm worried about.
James.
I am going to begin the transformation into air mech mode, which will happen at the end of my movement phase. I will be in air mech, and I leap backwards to these heavy woods.
So it's like an actual jump. You're not like
Yep, it's
flying
a jump.
in the sky. above
So I
you.
can't
Okay.
air mech until next turn. And
I
at
see.
that point, I will basically be hovering over the ground on my 4 legs.
Gotcha.
And would you still gain forest cover, or?
Yes, I'm physically in the location that I'm at. I haven't completed the transition to air mech yet.
Okay.
Okay.
You want to go or me?
I like that tarantula's probably got some really good movement, huh?
Oh,
yeah,
right. I needed to
812.
roll for the conversion system. 1 second. This is a custom rule I made for this particular mech.
Snake eyes.
Kind of like Mask. I mean,
Oh.
snake eyes would be really bad. All right.
Explodes.
It doesn't break this time.
This time.
So for those who are confused as to why we're making fun of this mech so much, you should just Google Sarna Scorpion Lamb to find out the rich tapestry of history that this particular mech bears. You guys are up?
I can go if you want.
11.
Unless
I'm 1 off. I'm getting in this hex. That sucks. I want to see if I can be behind this guy, but if I jump here, this guy will just eat me alive.
The other thing to remember is that if you're up here, you can't kick him in the head because he's only 1 tall.
That's true, but I will.
You'll be kicking over
as
him.
he flies away.
You don't get attack of opportunity in Battle Mech.
You know, that actually is in tactical operations.
There's a lot of things in tactical operations that I don't use.
You know, if you don't have move, I might move here and just look this way.
I was gonna either do that or jump here.
Oh, if you can jump there, I mean, by all means.
Yeah.
Not that the tarantula has a tough time deciding what to do now because he knows where both of us are going.
Let me see if I can just move.
But that's
here
how
without
future
jumping.
events work, man.
But
Me knowing what you're going to do is going to change what you're going to do when I know what you're going to do.
I did wonder that so many times in a time of total warfare where the group just said everything and then all of a sudden you started doing the headset off thing. I was like, wow, he's taking it serious.
I already normally pre-plan all of my moves out.
I'm going to jump right there.
You can tell because I'm very bad at this game.
And that's a jump for 6 hexes. So.
Interesting.
We're not picking on the lamb. We're just picking on the quad lamb.
that makes it better.
Oh.
As you jump, the tarantula jumps with you.
I'm just saying jump, 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 sprint.
And it floats backwards and lands behind you, perfectly in your rear arc at its optimal distance.
4. This guy's also going to have 4 because of the trees. I guess we just
go
team
after
up.
the tarantula.
You don't want to just team up and try to dump as much damage on this guy?
No,
It's
no,
same to hit.
the tarantula's less armored, and I can still shoot it.
All right. We stay over the radios.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm on your left side. Where's my red dice? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 again for +4.
Okay.
Spirit Customs, making me unhittable.
Well, we'll put that name to the test. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 to hit you. So the tarantula will alpha strike on the dart scalpel.
All right.
Laser missile. Oh, that's really close. Nope. Miss.
Oh wait.
Standing the test of time.
I really only need to hit you once or twice and you'll explode.
That was the same thing with the Hunchback 2C. In fact, any one of 4 20 pellet slugs going by would have killed him. I guess I'll go next. I'm a base 3, 4, 5 for the run. +4s needs 9s for 3. Oh no, -2 7s for 3 pulse lasers. Damn it. Miss.
Everything you love about light mech fights, but with twice the movement rate.
6 damage to right torso. Oh wait, no, left side. Sorry. Oh, that's weird. Left leg, rear, 6
Okay.
damage.
That's internal.
Oh wait, I didn't update. That's 2 crits.
Okay. Well, that's super bad.
It's super good.
So
let me use these Federated Sun dice here. They look very nice for criticals.
Please go ahead and make your 2 rolls.
1, 2, 6, 6. You know, I need that other times than now.
And that is nothing. Just roll 2 d6s individually.
Another 6? What the hell?
Yep.
5.
Keep rolling. You need a 1 through 4.
4, 2.
It can no longer transform. And so it is locked out of becoming.
Wait. I'm shooting the tarantula.
Oh, you're right.
As soon as you said transform, I was like, wait a minute.
You're right. I'm doing the wrong mech. Give me a moment to undo my mistakes and failures. All right. Tarantula, you're hitting which part? Left rear?
Yeah, left rear.
Or 6?
6. Wow. Look at the thickness difference of the pen. Okay. All right. So that didn't go internal.
It did not. Sorry.
False.
Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
Third, pulse laser needs a 7. Nope, miss. Okay. That's my turn.
SRM 6 firing at the Scorpion. Scorpion and Scorpion violence. Nope.
Alrighty. So you have a +3 for moving, right?
I have a +2 for moving, +2 for my woods.
Oh, if I was to target the tarantula.
I have a +4 for jumping.
Okay, so it's 3 for moving and then 1 for the jump?
Yes, and to shoot at something in your rear is a +1 to target.
Not with quads. No, I don't know that.
No, it's...
Maybe not with turrets, I don't know. But I do know that normally to target something in the rear of your battle mech, it's a +1.
Isn't that
it's
chart somewhere, right? Isn't it?
It is in the rear arc, but the rear arc is the normal range for the turret.
I think that's only for
I think that's torso twisting with one arm.
So I think that your turrets will work fine, just not the one that isn't in a turret.
Yeah, that one can't hit. It's only mounted forward, and it can only shoot in the forward arc.
Perfect. You're good then. Don't mind me.
All right, so attack or skill 4 for your defense, 2 for range because it's a medium range, right?
How it's 3 hexes away, so yes, medium for.
Yeah, so that makes 10. And that's it. Minus 2 for pulse. So 8.
Not bad. That's not bad at all. You're shooting 6 of them?
Yeah. Gonna shoot 6.
All right.
All right, 1.
It's a hit.
Hit. In the left front leg.
Yeah.
Left front leg for 6. Okay.
All right, 2. Miss. 3. Miss. 4. Miss. 5. Miss.
Man, rough stretch.
6.
Oh,
Snake eyes.
I jinxed that one.
Hey. All right, and I build heat.
Yeah, you do. I continue to not give a shit about heat. 8 initiative.
Actually, vent to heat. Oh wait, no, I jumped, so I built a lot of heat. I jumped 6 squares.
8 for initiative. Is that what you got to?
Yes.
So,
8 for initiative again. Plus your reroll.
Yeah.
What about there?
Mm,
I take a +3 penalty because I jumped, right?
yes.
So I don't think I should have hit with that.
Okay.
So I think I was actually aiming for 11s.
Okay. I will erase your successful hit.
My fault.
It's this.
But I think he was shooting the other. Wait.
No, you
I think he was
shouldn't.
shooting this one anyways.
Oh, you're right. Why do I keep putting it on the wrong mech?
But I
Well,
mean, if he missed it, it doesn't matter.
Irregardless, the mech sheets are now actually correct again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
My
Your
apologies.
move, Master of Initiative.
I don't know why you would say that, given how the initiative's been turning out lately. No, that's not good.
Apologize for the less RP than usual here with Cosmo, just because of our time clock. I'm trying to keep it moving.
Yeah.
I also was trying to think I had to work in some Arnold. I want to pump you up.
That's who Strongman Samson's based off of. Jewish Arnold Schwarzenegger.
All right, I'll move.
Is he facing this way?
Yeah, he's facing northwardly.
All right. I'm going to jump here.
Okay.
Oh,
You
this
know
jumping.
what? I'm going to jump. Oh, I can't get to there. I can jump here for 5.
And I'm gonna air mech hover at height 1. So he's not actually going to reduce. So he never takes a step down. He just continues hovering, is essentially floating behind and above you, firing down onto you.
All right. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect.
Okay, you know he can kick you in the face, right?
I've got woods.
Oh.
I can punch him in the legs, all 4 of them.
That's
Wait,
true.
how many kicks does he get?
He only gets 1 kick, just like anybody else.
Here's a question, Arthur. Can I kick him?
I'll live with it.
You can kick the guy that's in front of you.
I
can
can
donkey
kick the
kick
guy.
You can mule kick backwards into him. Yes.
That's hilarious.
Question, he's hovering.
Yes.
You hit his
Is he
legs all
higher than me?
Yes. I'm still allowing it. Grimdark James is exploding right now. It doesn't matter. I'll allow it because I don't know the rules and we don't have time to look it up because we've only got 45 minutes left.
Okay.
We'll do it better next time because for some reason I'm sure this isn't the last flying quad mech match we'll ever have.
This is now everyone's favorite stable.
I really doubt it, but from what I could tell, everybody shrimps for ApexDragons pretty
3,
hard.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Shrimps?
Okay.
Yeah, we can't say that word on Twitch, so I just say shrimp now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We can't say the other word, even though we're very clearly referring to it.
Oh, no, I understand.
That's a run. Oh, yeah, because he's in.
He's technically jumping, but he's not generating heat at the rate that a flank would.
Gotcha. I'm with you. All right.
I don't know how to do this. Oh, and just so you know, every time you hit him, he has to make a piloting skill roll to not fall out of the air. Although when he does fall, he doesn't take any damage because he auto stabilizes when he hits the ground.
Unless
his legs are damaged. Correct. Who's the better target right now? You're both in heavy woods, so it actually. Oh no, you're not in heavy woods. The scorpion. All right, I'm shooting at the scorpion. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Firing an SRM pack. Wow, this fight is too close range for me to use the thing I'm actually good at. That is a hit, however.
Oh man.
All right.
7 on a 6-pack is 4 missiles hit. First one is right leg.
Rear or front?
Right rear
question.
leg.
Such an odd question.
Yeah. Right rear.
All right.
Rear center torso for 2. Rear left torso for 2. Right front leg for 2.
Oh, it's an SRM 6 for some reason. Oh, I was thinking of the tarantula. Okay, never mind.
Yep, that's a streak 2. All right, you guys are up.
I'll go first. I base 3, ran for 5. You have another 3 for 8. Minus 2 for pulse makes it 6. So 3 at 6s at the flying man. God damn.
That must burn you, so.
All right. 6 damage to right front leg.
That is internal.
1 crit.
Well, this match is probably over. Please roll 1d6.
1d6. 3.
Lower leg actuator.
Landing just got a little more interesting.
I actually am pulled out of air mech mode, I believe. I think any damage to shoulder or arm or leg actuators causes me to fall out of it.
Wow.
That's gonna make this mule kick.
At the end of the phase,
As he's falling,
gonna land
kick out
down.
of the face. Oh man. Okay. So I have 1 pulse laser left. Misses. That's my turn.
Just gonna roll to see if the conversion system survives the fall.
Oh.
How does mask? The penalty is for mask. Is it increases by 1 every time it's used?
So it for every time you don't use it, the range goes back down. So
Oh yeah, he didn't use it. No, he did use it last round. Okay, so this actually, so it's 2. Second
2
one
to
is now
4.
5.
5 plus, so 4.
Second consecutive turn, the target. Yep. Okay, so the whole system breaks down, and as he hits the ground, something falls out of his mech in a smoking pile and hits the ground, and you get the idea that he's never going to be able to get this thing back off the ground again.
I feel like we challenged a stable that built all these things that have never been tested, and we're just seeing like the muffler fall off right now.
That's exactly what just happened. His conversion
mask,
system is permanently broken.
Oh jeez. So in mask, when it breaks, like the legs take crit damage. Is that a thing?
I'm not technically basing it off of that.
Okay.
I'm just basing it off of, like, if he could get back off the ground, he no longer can. So it's done.
I would like my physical attack phase will be picking up his muffler and beating him with it.
Club attacks are a thing. It's only been done
It
once.
is, yeah.
All right, you got any more shots?
Cosmo's done.
Very well. The Tarantula is going to fire its weapons at the Scorpion.
Oh, I thought it was facing this way. Oh, the
It
other
is
way.
facing upwardly. Can it only fire forward facingly?
Yeah,
All right, then I guess I fire nothing at all.
because it doesn't have any torso twists.
You are correct. I actually couldn't have fired the SRMs last round then either.
I mean, I could be
Interesting.
wrong with that.
I will
that makes sense.
play it your way.
I feel like right around now, Cosmo's like doing a little twisting, trying to like work out with them, saying, "This is great."
I'll be honest, guys. This week I've released like 12 videos or something crazy like that, and immediately after the show, I have another show. And tomorrow I have to set up a server.
Oh boy,
It's rough. It's rough, man. Trying to be a content creator at D- level.
this is the perfect match to bring in a quad lamb then, because it's
Yes.
falling apart to end early.
Yeah, you guys still have a shooter, right?
Yeah. So Karma.
Yeah, that's me. And 7 because I'm at base 7 because I jumped. 4 plus 3. And you have 3?
Yes.
And so,
You're firing backwards at the
yes,
torrential?
at the
At
scorpion.
the scorpion.
Lamb.
Okay.
And it's so that's
10.
a 10
minus
minus 2 for pulse. That sound right?
Yep.
Sure.
Plus 1 because I'm hot.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
Nines. So however many you want to shoot, you're shooting at nines.
yeah, I'm going to shoot with 5. Only 5. Or no, 4. Just 4. And first one. So wait, going for a 9, right?
Yep.
First shot. Nope, miss. Second, miss. Third,
Hey.
hit. In
Left
the
rear leg.
left rear leg.
And that's 6.
Yep.
This is the leg I've thought has taken damage 3 times now. It now has finally... oh no, it's the other leg. That's the front. 6 damage is internal.
It's crit, I think.
Well,
One crit. Go do him in.
it's just 1d6.
Yeah, use that federal
Alrighty.
dice.
2.
Okay, it's the upper arm actuator. Lands rough. Real rough.
Alright. And I think it was actually the last shot.
Okay.
It's funny, since you removed the hidden area, I can now see the color of the dice in the bowl correctly.
That's crazy.
That makes no sense to me.
You're right. It is now suddenly colored.
I am going to scorpion kick the scorpion in front of me.
Alright, we're in that phase now.
We're in
Yes.
physical.
Yep, and I'm using the undamaged leg to do so.
There's one of those left?
2 of them even. Nope, I fail. I must now make a PSR to not... oh, no, wait, never mind. I can't fail this. I'm a quad
Yeah,
mech.
with all 4 legs.
Yeah.
I will kick as... What happens when you punch a quad mech?
I don't know. Let's assume it goes the same.
You know, I'll just kick. It's easier. So
I would think that you would kick on the punch table
5, 6, 7, 8.
because it's all one high.
Oh, so it's like you're punching down.
Oh, it's lower than you, right?
It is. I'll just kick. I always kick anyways. What was I? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 minus 2 is a 7. Oop. Nope. So I need a PSR to stay standing. Good.
All right. My kick, because I don't think the tarantula can.
You could kick either one of them. It'd just be easier to kick the guy behind you.
Yeah, I am definitely going to kick the guy behind me, and I think it's also at a 9 again.
Kicks have a -2. I don't know if you already included that.
So it is pulse lasers. So I think it's at 9.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, you don't have to roll because you missed. Sorry, Dynamics, did you also miss? Someone is private messaging me at high speed.
Yeah,
I got distracted.
I missed, and I rolled an 8 for my PSR.
Okay, so you're good. Let's see here.
So heat and then initiative.
Someone just bought Seth a 3600 battle value Timberwolf.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, snap.
Yeah,
So one of the investors was like, "Oh, look at that! I have 12 wealth."
it only costs 10 actually. A 7?
I rolled an 11.
Wow. Okay, let's remove our dice.
Never mind, I won't say it for fear of jinx, but
Let me do my heat real quick.
you guys are up.
Funny how we keep chasing the tarantula, but all we do is shoot the other one.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
Trying to think of how well I can get to that tarantula.
The best hex
Jump
is
again
probably-
and just get there. Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I like it because all the hexes around you are now basically clear. So hoping Mr. Lamb goes in one of those. We just keep making a train. Interesting. That's gonna make me have to make a skid roll. Make it back. So,
Didn't you know skid rolls let you do exactly what you want?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's a walk. Seven's 3, I think.
Okay, Scorpion Lamb firing SRM 6 at the other Scorpion.
All right.
Oh, that might actually hit. Let me do the math now.
I hate when I have to do math because I rolled well.
Nope. Nah, it still misses. Okay, you guys are up.
All right. You go first.
Already at my base 3, ran for 4. You jumped for 3 to go to 7. Minus 2 for pulse is 5s. It's 6 is right torso for 6 damage.
So which mech are you shooting at? It's so
I'm sorry.
hard to keep track.
The lamb.
Okay, and you're hitting where?
6, which is right torso for 6 damage.
So it's rear right torso, correct?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, for 6 damage is internal.
No crits. Laser number 2 needs a 5. Its location 10 is left front leg, 6 damage.
Okay.
And laser number 3. Its location 8, rear left torso, 6 damage.
That is internal.
1 crit.
Please order a crit dice. The only thing in there is an ammo pack. It explodes.
Why does this thing have ammo? That's a horrible idea.
It
It's got an SRM 6.
kills the pilot instantly.
Oh no, Cosmo killed someone. It's the only pilot he didn't talk to all match.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I mean, we could still do the other round of shooting, but by the end of this phase, all that remains is a ball of fire exploding out of this guy's cockpit as the entire Scorpion Lamb falls apart in a fiery rage.
So probably have long-term consequences on Cosmo deciding never to fly and maybe not jump ever again.
Are we tight on time?
No, we got 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Then I would like to try to kill the tarantula.
Sure, take your shots. It's entirely possible. Improbable, but possible.
All right.
The first double knockout pilot kill in all of Solaris Nights history.
I am going to alpha it and then kick it.
Sure, as one does. Totally normal.
Okay, so it's
Match is over. I would like to continue to be your partner.
3, so I think it's at 10 plus 1 for the forest or 2 for the forest?
Is it a heavy woods? If so, it's a 2.
It's a 2.
Yep.
So that's a 12 minus 2 for pulse is 10s. Probably not going to, but all right. First out of 7. Nope. Second. Third. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th.
This is like rad when he's killing pilots outside the
Hey,
mech for XP.
Just miss everything.
Okay. Make your kick.
All right. Does the forest give it cover?
Yeah.
Can quads push? Can you push him off the ledge?
Yes. I think that push attack requires a hands.
Yeah.
2 stubby feet.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I think
Go
it's
ahead,
I think it's also one of those things you have to declare. You know, at
Yeah,
the beginning
I
of
think
the
you
round.
have to declare
Like a
or
charge.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, push? No, you can do push.
Okay.
Just like a kick.
Well,
The only
you
thing
know
is,
what? That's it. We're going to the rules for this
Well,
one thing.
For
won't
this one
attacks.
thing, then we're gonna find out that everything else was wrong too.
I mean,
Don't
it
worry.
says it on the chart.
I'm looking it up right now, buddy.
Okay.
147 push attacks. Yep, you have to have arms to do it.
All right.
It's literally the first thing. The first description is you must have both arms to make a push attack.
Kicks it is then.
Kicks it is.
Kicks it is.
Which is also out of 10, I believe.
Okay.
Oh,
There it is.
All right, roll d6. See where you hit.
how does a D6 tell you which 4 legs? I don't understand that one.
The only one that matters is if you hit in the head, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
I
right.
guess.
You're right. It is. I'm sorry. It's a kick, not a punch. So yes, you hit in the left. Let's call it the left rear leg.
Sure.
It's how much damage does your kick do?
Um,
It's a 1 for every 5.
Yep. So it's 11.
11.
Okay, so it's enough to break the armor, but not to destroy it, or enough to critical.
No crits either.
Yep.
Too bad.
Sorry, bud. That was actually one too many. So Svetlana tears off her neural helmet as she slaps her mech shutdown button and screams, "No!" Opening her cockpit. You could see that all the people wearing Kenneth Cross Memorial t-shirts on the television are breaking down and crying as their hero has died on Kenneth Cross's birthday. It is the Memorial Day as well. The memorial of Kenneth Cross's life
Jesus.
is
Rubbing it in.
devastating to the fans of Elite Extreme. Svetlana is on the shoulder of her mech, sobbing, holding a hand out towards the burning wreckage of the melting mech.
Arthur, I don't think it's as bad as you're saying.
It's
pretty
pretty
sure the
bad.
I'm pretty sure the fans are used to disappointment.
No, shit. It's
Wow.
pretty bad. Afterwards, the two of you find yourselves in an interview with William.
James is going to be so mad at how this mech performs. I think
James was the
Cosmos-
one who wanted quads, okay? He asked for this.
this is true. It's entertaining at the very least by a lot. But I do think Cosmo is going to be. This is probably the first person he's ever killed, and it wasn't even intentional. He's probably going to be pretty somber about this. I'm laughing, but Cosmo's not laughing.
So for bookkeeping's sake, you took no damage at all, correct?
Nope. This Spirit Industries has that. Oh God, what's his name? The power of, not Wolf Dragoons. The
Oh, Morgan Kell.
Yes,
And,
Morgan the Kellhounds.
Yorinaga
Yes.
Karita and
Yes. Can't
what's
be
his-
targeted.
Yeah, the Phantom Mech Syndrome.
Yes.
That was back when they couldn't figure out whether sci-fi was a thing and whether magic was a thing or not. Their decision was no until 10 years later when their decision was yes, magic is a thing now. Then their
Yep.
decision later was, well, that was a mistake. I guess no again. Yeah.
Oh man, no damage. Guaranteed victory.
Oh, you're right. So you're going to end up getting an experience point and for
2
guaranteed
XP 'cause we
victory.
won, right?
Well, no. So you get the one for participating, and then for guaranteeing victory, you choose either experience or glory.
No offense to glory, but I don't think anyone's picking that over experience.
And if you want to avoid the head hits and the crits, that's the way to do it, is via glory.
Or you just make a bunch of controversial statements.
Sure. Let's see how that works. So just know you also gain a stress for guaranteeing victory, which we didn't do yet. But you have a hotel, right? Yes. So that eats that point of stress.
I got really good stats this game. In fact, I'm at 0 stress, 1 glory, 5 XP, which brings me to 11. Therefore, I'm going to train to level up.
Let's talk to William first, and then we'll get to that.
Yes.
So William looks upset, and he says, "Mr. Karma, Victor, reviewing the poached match footage, it seems like after the match was already over, you continued to assault the enemy mech by attempting to kick it after the match had been decided."
I was already moving by the time that my partner had tragically by the time the incident occurred, many things happened in battle, and I could not pull back the kick. Luckily, I was able to jerk the mech to the side, and all the lasers missed. But it's truly, this is a sad day all around.
So you're claiming that in the final moments of the battle, you intentionally sabotaged yourself so that you didn't damage the enemy mech.
I don't know how successful I was, but I tried. It's difficult to turn on a dime, especially because I don't have the best vision in the rear, besides the turret cameras, which were all facing forward. Luckily, I had an eye on the sensors and was able to notice the lamb.
Mr. Sokolov, this is your first kill on Solaris, correct?
It is.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the Elite Xtreme stables and the family and friends of Strongman Samson?
I would just like to say it was an honor to duel with someone such as Samson, and I think us gladiators, we know the risks every time we step inside a mech. This was not my desired outcome. I did not want for this to happen, and I am very sorry that it happened in our match, and it was I that pulled the trigger. That was the final shot to trigger an ammunition explosion. I feel horrible. This is not how I envisioned combat going when I came to Solaris. I came here for the fun to get. He catches himself before he said get away from compelling confederation, and I don't know what else to say besides I'm sorry.
This is a tragedy all around, but hopefully we can make it into a learning experience on the dangers of untested back alley technology that was shoddily put together. That mech was falling apart on its own out there.
Oh my god.
Can you roll to make a controversial statement? 2d6 plus entertainment.
Maybe y'all should get some real mech techs up in there. Wow.
11.
Okay. So you get 1 glory from Cosmo guaranteeing victory, and you get another glory for this. So you have 3 glory next time you guessed.
Damn.
You might actually have more than the entire rest of the stable.
Yeah, I only got 1. Wow.
Alrighty.
Sitting on the outside, not in Cosmo's seat, hearing a controversial statement and knowing repercussions that can come of that, I'm starting to get it.
Gentlemen, bringing ourselves to the mechanics of this fight, away from whatever your feelings are towards the mechs of Elite Xtreme, it would seem that you dominated the battlefield, continuously staying outside of your opponent's ability to deal with you.
Yes, I'd say our speed somehow gave us a leg up, and we were constantly right on their heels. We never really let the lamb get to its true purpose of flying around, and I guess luck was on our side that we were able to stay right on their heels. Karma?
I would say that it was definitely luck, because skill played no part in their actions. So
the way that came off, I don't think it's how you intended it. Well, maybe you did. I don't know.
Oh, William is just dying at this point. He's just like, all right, gentlemen, is there anything else you have to say to your fans, your investors, to the people of Solaris and the Inner Sphere after this very sad match?
Cosmo would just kind of say, Spirit Customs, I think I proved you guys are excellent mech producers. I remained untouched throughout the battle. I thank you again.
Victor?
Defiance Industries plans to roll out a custom kit for the similar customizations of existing Scorpions, as we believe that the versatile quad model is the future of battle mechs.
Okay. Cosmo, you're training to get
yes.
+1 experience? Okay. What nature is this training?
So because last time I trained, I went to see Punch Clock at
The cracked canopy.
Cracked Canopy. So that seemed to work out really well. We're gonna go do that again.
All right, you get to take a -1 to your gunnery or piloting.
I'll go with piloting because that seems to be what Cosmo wants to do. So let's do that.
Okay. So you're now a 3-3?
Yes. I just can't find in my stats where the hell I have that. Yeah, here it is. Okay.
Well, guys, it was a match.
Yep. I felt bad, but
They didn't have any edge to like not die.
No.
ooh,
I suppose I should have asked that like 10 minutes ago, but
They're 3-3, no edge, no SPAs.
is it
Everything was there. All of their character points, you could say, were their custom prototype mechs.
I see.
as soon as I looked at that sheet, I immediately saw the nothing but ammo in that torso, and I was like, "Whew, that's dangerous."
Yeah, it is. You got it on first try, too. Right through the rear armor.
Yeah, about that. Is it too late to do any research, or I can always ping it to you later?
Let's save the research for the stable meeting.
Okay, no, that works.
Because I'll have a better idea of who and what you'll be facing at that time. Some of your members, some of the people might be getting like a rankings battle in an official arena based on how well they perform.
How about someone who has never lost?
Yeah, like I said.
I mean, as far as I know, both me and you are undefeated.
This is true, and you even won the Irby Derby. So,
Yes.
but what's funny is I don't think I'm going to request this anymore, so I'm fine saying it. But I was going to try to request a match setup against Andre the Immortal LaFoe again. I really want to steal his mech tech, but he's the only person I fought that I feel like got Cosmo angry, and so it would have come up, if he
It's
actually
the
had to
first
inflict
opponent
damage.
you ever fought. You need to let it go,
Yeah.
man. It's been months.
Yeah, man. Well, the whole thing was because he was the backstory on him, right? Was he was decommissioned for putting civilians in danger, and that's like Cosmo's whole thing is it's all about the people and the civilians. So he's still pissed at him versus everyone else's entertainment.
Okay.
And now after killing someone, I don't think I can challenge Andre LaFoe. So, oh well.
Oh well, indeed. I got somebody in mind for you. Don't worry. But let's make sure. Remember, write it down. to do research. I'll have a better idea. All right, guys, thank you for joining me. This is a crazy match.
Yeah, thank you for bringing me in, Dynamis.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Appreciate you coming
And
on.
thank
I
you
love
for having me
podcasts.
again, Arthur.
Yeah, no problem. The next match will be for the folks at home. Next match is Hunter, and it is Hunter on Monday. So you're gonna have to go a while without a match, guys. You gotta go almost a whole week because I stacked all the matches at the beginning of the week because I'm crazy.
Well, I mean,
I
I think
hate
you
myself.
try to move us to tomorrow, but we were
Yeah,
like, you already
no.
scheduled
So
us for Wednesday.
So the thing was, I scheduled you guys initially, but I didn't write it down. And so when I looked at my schedule, I was like, oh, did I not schedule those guys? What's a good day? I don't know. I don't have anything Thursday. Let's move it then. And you guys were like, hey, we actually have it on Wednesday. And I was like, ah, shit, fuck. All right, let me just get it on the schedule. That was entirely my fault. I should have wrote it down and I didn't.
Hey, whatever.
Worked out.
Yep.
Okay.
I get to relax tomorrow.
I have to set up the server for what's that game we're playing? Empyrean tomorrow. Yeah. Everybody's basically jumping out of their chair waiting for the new server to start. Oh,
All good shit. This is fun.
Yep.
All right, if there's nothing else, I'm gonna cut the recording here.